Welcome to Pet Allies Adoption Minute, sponsored by Sholo TV. I'm Jill Tinkle, and I sure have a squirmy replacement for my co-host Odie today, RJ.
No costume, but you have a lot of wiggling.
I know. You were supposed to bring me somebody who was very cooperative and would sit still like Odie does, you know, wear whatever we told him to, and so far Rhonda is none of those.
No, Rhonda's not winning the Odie contest.
Could it be due to inexperience and youth?
Probably. Let's put it down to that anyway.
Yes. So when she's a little quieter in your lap, she was about to bite my finger off over here. So I think we'll let her with her brother Timmy
wander around here.
Yes, wander on our laps. So these two are about 7 weeks old, right?
Right. We're going to spay and neuter them next week. They'll be available to be adopted now, so you could take them home for Thanksgiving, or you could take them home for Christmas.
Well, let's talk about that.
Because it's kind of controversial.
It is. Let's talk about the do's and don'ts and the ups and downs of that puppy or dog for Christmas, especially the puppy.
A lot of shelters don't want you to give a puppy as a gift, or any kind of pet as a gift. And we certainly want you to know that the person you're giving a pet to really wants a pet. But we don't discourage having a pet as a gift for Christmas. And we will even actually deliver a pet on Christmas. We have a volunteer who will actually deliver a pet to the home on Christmas.
So you personally do not dress as Mrs. Claus?
No, I have a volunteer.
Okay.
Nina is a lovely woman who's willing to do that for people. We love her. She works at the shelter. So she will help you with that. And statistically, it's been proven by the ASPCA that people actually bond to an animal that's a gift, because there's some sentimental value to that gift. So that helps them bond to the animal. And we just look at it a little bit differently than other people, and we haven't seen a greater increase in the animals being returned to us.
Which they can. Let's make sure we're very clear on that.
You can always bring it back, and they can take a puppy home on a sleepover for Christmas.
Yes.
You can take it home for a week or 2 weeks and see if it's the one that the owner wants, or if they want to come back and pick a different one.
Yeah, so that's the best way. I think that would be a great thing. That way you get that surprise and an instant love on Christmas, but you know that you're really not fully committed. If that doesn't work out, they can go back and pick out one of their own choosing.
Yep. The slumber party has just really worked out well for us, because it makes people comfortable that they don't have to pay that adoption fee and risk losing that adoption fee, especially at the holiday time. They're trying to spend their money on everything that they can for gifts, for helping people, and they don't have to worry about whether maybe they think they want a puppy, and then when they get it home, they realize how much work it is, and they've forgotten, because it's been 20 years since they had a puppy.
Yes.
And, maybe they want to get a 9-year-old dog.
Yeah, that's why I always say that's why God makes puppies and babies so cute, so you don't kill them.
That's right. That's right. So
was that harsh?
Well, they do get a lot of yelled at when they're peeing in the house. So there's a process there to get them past that.
There's a huge process.
Yeah.
So I was just going to ask you, what are kind of the stages you go through and go, okay, so I am going to pick out a puppy for a gift. What are some things you would tell people to kind of ask themselves?
Think about how big. Have they had a dog before? What size was that dog? Did it shed a lot? Are they in a home where shedding is a problem, because that's a big issue. A lot of people have a problem with that. And do they have the patience and the time to house train a puppy? Because really you want to put a lot of time into that the first couple of weeks you have the puppy, so that you get it taken care of right away. And so you have to really be dedicated. And it's really easier to have 2 puppies, in my opinion.
I'm glad that they're doing this together instead of with us.
Or if you have an adult dog at home, you want to make sure that an adult dog is still playful if you're going to bring a puppy into the home. A lot of people think maybe their dog is getting close to death, and they want to get another dog. They don't want to be left without a dog. That's not unusual, and there's nothing wrong with that. But we don't want to have your dog that's not feeling well be snappy at a puppy because it's maybe painful or something like that. So you have to think about that. But then a lot of people will say that their dog is like having a new lease on life because it's got a puppy to play with.
That is exactly what I was going to say. I had that exact same experience. We had an older dog, and I was kind of thinking the same thing, because I don't want to be without a dog. We only had one at that time. And we brought that puppy in, and that dog, oh my gosh, it completely perked up. It played.
Right.
It brought joy into its life. It was no longer lonely. And it absolutely extended that dog's life and its happiness. So I can see both ways, which again, the sleeping party, there you go. You can take that puppy home for a week or two, see if that works out, and whether it's going to work or not with your existing dog.
Right.
Well, that is great. Well, I doubt that any of this litter is going to be there
By
around
Christmas?
Christmas time.
No.
But we will have more from some more of those Save the World
I'm sure we
fails.
will. That's right.
So we'll miss
Some more
something.
evidence will be available
Some more
for
evidence
adoption.
will be available. We have not spayed the mountain yet. So Rhonda wants to say hi as she takes off part of my finger here, and she wants to thank you for joining us here today on Sholo TV for Pet Allies Adoption Minute, and she hopes to see you at the shelter.
The Pet Allies Animal Shelter is located at 1181 East Thornton in Sholo Industrial Park. The shelter is open for adoption 7 days a week from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. If you would like more information about the shelter, its monthly events, or to schedule an adoption outside of regular hours, please visit www.petalliesaz.org or call the shelter at 928-537-8009.